punctuating clauses using commas. Tips. The comma. The comma is one of the most popular punctuation signs in English. It separates introductory dependent clauses or phrases, words and phrases in a list. Phrase, clause, sentence. Phrase. A word or group of words that have the same function. Incomplete idea, dependent. For example, in the morning. Choose a group of words that have the same function. Incomplete idea, dependent. Clause. Related words that contain both a subject and a conjugated verb. Incomplete idea, dependent. Complete idea, independent. For example, because I love her. So what? What do you mean? It doesn't convey a complete idea. It conveys an incomplete idea. It's dependent. I will marry her. Complete idea. Independent. A subject. Conjugated verb. So what's the difference between a clause and a sentence? A sentence, a combination of phrases and clauses, complete idea, always, and fully punctuated. Let's take a look at a phrase, a clause, and a sentence. Phrase. A word or group of words that have the same function. Incomplete idea. For example, in the morning. A group of words. A clause. Related words that contain both a subject and a conjugated verb. A clause can be dependent, independent. Incomplete idea, dependent. Complete idea, independent. For example, because I love her. Incomplete idea. So what? What do you mean? Complete idea. I wouldn't change anything in my life. Independent. A sentence. A combination of phrases and clauses. Complete idea, always. And fully punctuated. Line 1. Use a comma after introductory clause or phrase. Introductory phrase. To be honest, I wouldn't change anything in my life. Because I love my life, I would not change anything. Comma, comma. Guideline 2. Use a comma to separate two independent clauses. One way to combine two independent clauses into one complete sentence is to link them with 7 little words called fanboys. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. It is always correct to place a comma before fanboys. For example, guideline 3. Joining one independent and one dependent clause. One way to combine one independent and one dependent clause is by using a subordinating conjunction. Because if, when, although, while, whenever, it is not always correct to place a comma between the clauses. Only if we start with them. For example, if you invert, I will help you. If I have the time, no comma. Many students make mistakes with the use of because. Take a look at this example. In the beginning, introducing, you start the sentence with because. If we invert, I wouldn't change anything because I love my life, no comma. Guideline 4. Use commas to set off non-essential clauses and phrases. Non-essential. My wife, who is 10 years younger than me, loves traveling more than anyone in the family. The independent clause, my wife loves traveling, makes sense alone. Who is 10 years younger than me? Extra information. Non-essential. Separate. Use commas. All the people who do not arrive on time will miss the bus. The relative clause, who do not arrive on time, is essential to understand what people will miss the bus. Note that not everybody will miss the bus. Only the people who do not arrive on time. So I need this piece of information here to understand what people the sentence refers to. Essential. No commas. And now, moving on to practice, enjoy. Bye. Now, time to move on to practice.